I've been with my partner for 4.5 years, and everything in our relationship is really good. Great, even. We have so much fun together, and he looks after me well. But we've had one consistent issue in our relationship from the start. We have an open phone policy, and I've never felt the need to go through his phone because I was never suspicious of him for any reason. But when I was going through his photo library to send myself some photos we took on his phone at an engagement party, I discovered he had been screenshotting and saving photos of my 3 best friends, housemate, and his close female friends and other girls we know for his, bank.
Absolutely not.
I confronted him because obviously this made me super uncomfortable and I felt like it was disrespectful to me and to all of our girlfriends. He promised this behavior would end, but over the last 4 years, I keep accidentally stumbling across the same thing time and time again, which was terrible for my self-esteem because I now knew what he was thinking of when my friends or his friends were around. Recently, I had the feeling it was happening again due to the bathroom doors being locked during extra long showers. I checked his phone hoping I was wrong and I could put my suspicions to bed, but it was worse than I ever could have imagined. He had been logging into my accounts on my laptop when I wasn't home and going through my messages with my girlfriends and stealing lingerie pictures they had sent me when trying on some new stuff before, and other photos of my friends they had sent me in complete confidence. Plus, accessing my friends' private accounts on my laptop, taking photos of the pics on the accounts that he liked, and then wiping my history. He went so far as to crop all the pictures nicely. This was well thought out. There was also pics of his ex-girlfriend, who we still hang out with, and a lot of the photos of these girls were just normal selfies of their faces, which made it super personal. He promised to stop this time, but I keep hearing that, not to mention the trust is gone, and now when I check his phone, everything is a little too squeaky clean. I've also had issues in the past where I have had to call him out on extremely flirty texts to his girlfriends, and he swears he didn't realize it looks that way, and he's just naive. He would get super angry at me if I felt uncomfortable by how close he was getting to these girls, and now that I know he was using their photos in his alone time, I feel like I absolutely had reason to be worried and feel gaslit as fuck. I feel like my best friends deserve to know he's logged onto my laptop multiple times over the last 4 years and stolen photos of them from me, so they can block him if they wish. But how the fuck do I tell someone that kind of thing? My best friend thinks I should tell all the other girls involved. Little does she know, she's one of them. My girlfriend, 30 female, overheard my 35 male family talking badly about her. Last week, I went to my parents' house for dinner. We get together as a family a few times a month. It's been a tradition with us for years now. Sammy usually joins us for these dinners, but had work obligations. Halfway through dinner, I got up to go to the bathroom, and Sammy texted me that she was outside. She got off work early and came over to hang out. She would have normally walked in, which is normal, but she needed help bringing in some gifts. My brother and sister, twins, have their birthday next week, and my girlfriend had gifts for them. At this point, my family had no idea Sammy was there. We walked inside and headed to the kitchen, and we overheard my family talking. My sister was saying that she was glad my girlfriend was gone because she couldn't stand a family night being ruined by my girlfriend being annoying. My brother and other sister agreed about how annoying and awful my girlfriend is. My dad made a comment about how they should be nice to Sammy, and my mom chimed in with, "Sammy is nice and all, but I can't believe family sucks throwaway. Likes how fat she is. He can do so much better."
Wow.
My family, even my dad, agreed, and my sister piped up that I was dating down because I'm still rebounding from my last girlfriend, which was 5 years ago.
Okay.
I was floored. My family has always been so nice to Sammy, and I've never heard them talk badly about her. I've never heard my family say mean things about anyone, to be honest. Sammy walked into the kitchen and dumped the presents on the counter. She was crying and mumbled something about happy birthday and then took off out the door. My family looked shocked and a bit embarrassed. I asked my family what the fuck was wrong with them and didn't stick around for an answer. I went after Sammy. She was in her car crying. Now, Sammy is usually tough, but family is super important to her. She has no family, aside from an alcoholic dad that she doesn't have any contact with. My family was like her surrogate family, and something she always wanted. She was overjoyed when my family welcomed her and invited her to family events. I have no idea what they mean about her being annoying. The thing that makes this even worse is I was planning on proposing to her in the next few months. Now, Sammy hasn't said much about it and hasn't talked to me about this incident. She has always wanted a family and she doesn't understand why my family doesn't like her or what she's done wrong. I don't want to lose her over this. I would take her over my family. At this point, I have no idea if I even want them in my life. All of them have reached out to me with weak apologies full of justifications. I asked my mom if she had apologized to Sammy, and my mom said I could pass on the apology.